underage part, what's really the difference?
Let me tell you something. If you're sick, like he's physically ill.
Yeah.
He's emotionally, and then the damage you do. Like, this dude was talking about killing himself.
What takes up most of your time? What's a day in your life like?
You know, I'd never really given much thought to how I would die, but dying in the place of someone I love seemed like a pretty good way to go.
You're working with Jaden Smith, who designed Yeezy footwear with Ye. What are y'all cooking up? I guess we'll never find out.
Jaden Smith abruptly ends the interview mid-question, avoiding any mention of Kanye, leaving fans questioning whether there's deeper tension behind this sudden walkout moment.
Dog, it's hailing in Paris, bro. Ice is falling from the sky. It was cold. I knew it was cold, bro. Ice is bouncing off of me, dog. Do you see this? Rain doesn't, bro. It hurts a little bit, bro. What's happening? What's going on, bro? It's bouncing off, bro. You're not supposed to be able to catch rain in your hand. I'm catching little snowflakes in my hand, bro. You're not supposed to be able to catch rain, dog. It's bouncing out of my hand, dude. What's happening? It's hailing. I knew it was cold. I knew it was cold, but to bounce rain in ice form off my body is crazy. Oh, we won, baby. We're back.
In Paris, Jaden experiences something that should be normal, rain. But his reaction is anything but normal. The moment quickly turns into confusion and shock, sparking online debates about his mental state and public behavior.
What's up, bro? I'm here at the LB show. I got this new amazing bag here. We got a freaking balcony on it. We got an owl on it. It's insane detailed. Everybody's getting insane work on this. Boom, boom. Inside, you know the vibes. Like, we're locked in. Come on. Details everywhere. Owl, you know, little, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're locked in. That's what we're doing.
I think you can move into that bag.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to.
At a luxury fashion event, Jaden showcases a $47,000 designer bag in an almost surreal way. His excitement, expressions, and unusual presentation once again fuel public discussions about his unconventional personality and upbringing.
I was talking to my daughter, you know, and my daughter had a friend who she brought home from college and she lived with us, right? And she needed a place to stay. And she lived with us, and I accepted her as now she's been there so long and we've known each other so long that she's literally like my daughter to me. Imagine me and my old lady, me and my wife break up, and I start messing around with her.
Yeah, because August Alsina was Jaden's friend.
Right.
Who he brought to the house.
So I think it was, and I'm not, look, I ain't in nobody's business, it's their thing, but when they were talking about, well, he was sick and he was mentally sick and he was emotionally sick. Now, that's predatory.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually compared her, Jada Pinkett, to R. Kelly without the underage part. And people got really mad. But without the underage part, what's really the difference?
Let me tell you something. If you're sick, like he's physically ill.
Yeah.
He's emotionally, and then the damage you do. Like, this dude was talking about killing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it isn't just you having an affair or whatever you do. It's that in your wake, because you felt bad, that dude was fucked up behind it.
DL Hughley doesn't hold back, delivering a blunt and unfiltered take on the situation. He frames it as more than just a celebrity affair, pointing toward deeper emotional damage and possible exploitation. By questioning the power imbalance, especially in moments of vulnerability, He suggests that relationships formed under those conditions can leave lasting psychological consequences. His perspective shifts the focus from gossip to accountability, highlighting how emotional instability can be taken advantage of in ways that are far more serious than they appear on the surface.
So are you also gonna expose the fact that you have molested me when I was in your presence as a kid? Asking my moms to not say nothing, to hold that down and to, keep that secret. And not even a day later, random people tell me, oh, yeah, your mama said this.
August Alsina reveals a disturbing emotional truth: confusion, exposure, and broken trust. He describes how personal secrets were shared without control, leaving him feeling exposed in ways he never agreed. Deeply emotional confession. August opens up about depression, isolation, and the absence of a support system. He speaks about being mentally exhausted, physically unwell, and emotionally abandoned during some of the darkest moments of his life.
You're not looking kiss
Can
my
you kiss your
son.
tie?
I can kiss my son. Jaden, come on. Yeah. You know I love him, Ellen. I love him.
Do you find that you sometimes get annoyed with him?
I mean, sometimes when he's trying to kiss me in public, because that's something that he tries to do.
I'm not going to do that here today. I'm not going to do it.
He tries to kiss me on the mouth all the time.
I just think it's an important thing for kids to feel loved. Do you feel loved when I try to kiss you on your mouth?
No, that's probably the last thing that comes across my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, a dream. There you go. There you go. Oh man, what the hell is your problem, buddy?
A public moment between Will and Jaden sparks debate over parenting style and emotional boundaries. While Will frames it as affection, Jaden's discomfort raises questions about personal space and emotional expression within celebrity households.
So I feel like it's really just that time. And
did you ever, Jaden, did you feel the pressures?
Yeah, I did. Once I went out into the world and I saw what people, how people feel about my parents. I didn't understand, I'm still understanding more and more every day that, they're just a staple in the world and they made people feel a type of way that no one has ever made anyone feel. So I just didn't understand, and just how deep rooted they are in hip hop as well.
Yeah, oh my gosh, man.
I'm looking at this picture right here of Tupac on the shirt right there, and Tupac asked to marry my mom.
Yeah.
And she was like, we're best friends.
Right. Well, they say marry your best friend, but I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
He's like, so am I.
But so just seeing how deep rooted everybody is in my family, in hip hop, and in the culture, that puts even more pressure on it. You know what I'm saying?
But there was never an expectation that you, or you have to go into entertainment, though, right?
No. There was never that expectation. You know what I'm saying? But they would always let me know. It's like, no, you can do that. Or my dad, I would say certain things like, oh, but I can't do it. And my dad would be like, what did you just say? What did you just say? And then we would have an hour conversation about I got in trouble because I said that I couldn't do something. And it's
at any point where you're like, all right,
okay, I can do anything. Fine. I'm just an icon living, Dad. Fine.
Or you get to the point you don't want to argue, jump off the. I can't.
No, okay, fine. Literally. So that is what always made me feel. And then they would put me they would be having a meeting about their next film or something, and they would put me at the head of the table and just make me sit there while they're talk and debate with all these people, talk numbers, talk crazy stuff. And then I would just, from a young age, always being around that, always seeing that, I am very happy that I spent my childhood with more adults than I did with kids my own age, because I was picking up more things from adults than I were from kids my own age. And I look and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of selfie. I'm just like, dude, oh my God, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? Can we talk about what's going on with the environment? Can we talk about other things? And don't worry, I like to turn up, I like to flex, I like to play songs loud and jump in the crowd in Atlanta, but I'm always looking for that next thing. I'm not satisfied at just a a party.
Did you ever have a feeling where you thought you or Willow, y'all had to be perfect?
No.
Okay, because I tell my kids, hey, y'all got to be perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No. When I'm around my parents, I do feel like I have to act a certain way and do certain things for sure.
Could you not curse early?
Jaden reflects on growing up inside fame itself. Not just as a child, but as part of a global cultural legacy. He explains how expectations, pressure, shaped his identity from a very young age. Despite the luxury and opportunity, he reveals that living under constant scrutiny created a reality most people never fully understand.
Why didn't they ask Leah Remini? She's a little more credible. But then again, she might have been able to pull some of their cards because a lot of them motherfuckers is involved in that Scientology bullshit too. That's LA. I love the work that me and Odell are doing right now. We've been documenting my history in Los Angeles, all 25 years from 1999 to now. And, you know, I just said something off the cuff and he was like, no, you're right. LA is a graveyard.
Jaguar Wright introduces a more controversial layer, suggesting hidden systems of control and influence within Hollywood. She connects industry behavior with larger networks of power, secrecy, and manipulation, fueling ongoing debates about entertainment culture.
He started off with jabs and then got juggy with it right to the jugular, and for Jada,
she hurt him way more than he hurt me.
A year, Chris insisted. The real person that Will should be mad at is his wife, after she cheated on him with R&B singer August Alsina.
And his wife was her son's friend, okay?
Wabam, okay. Now, Will and Jada had addressed that affair on Red Table Talk back in 2020.
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I didn't have any entanglements. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. I tried to call the give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody.
Chris also appeared to single out Will's tearful appearance last year on The Daily Show.
That's not who I want to be.
I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen.
King Richard, Serena and Venus Williams' father is speaking out on Good Morning Britain.
Do you still stand by him?
Yeah, I will stand by him. I think he's done the best what he needs to do. But I'll never be discussed with Mr. Smith. Matter of fact, I appreciate Mr. Smith.
Just last week, Will made his first award show appearance since the slap.
Chris Rock turns comedy into confrontation, revisiting one of Hollywood's most public scandals with sharp, unapologetic commentary. He reflects on betrayal, public embarrassment, and how a deeply personal situation was broadcast to the world, turning real emotions into entertainment. Through his performance, he highlights how private relationships can quickly become global spectacle, where millions watch, judge, and react. What was once an intimate issue is now embedded in pop culture history, constantly discussed, dissected, and reinterpreted through media, comedy, and public opinion.
I mean, it's communication.
What are you doing
it's
to
respect.
celebrate?
How do you keep it? How do you keep the romance? I mean, any tips on that?
Well, you know, for me, what I've learned that makes a happy union, you know what I'm saying, is you really have to find your happiness individually. You can't expect your partner to make you happy.
Yes, that is.
And that's across the board. Like, you can't expect your partner to make you feel beautiful, make you feel intelligent. Like, all these expectations we have in these partnerships, I think, is what's deteriorating our partnerships. And what I've realized is that, you know, ultimately being married is the hardest thing you'll ever do. And I realized that when I was willing to just go to the side and deal with my stuff, all my childhood trauma, all my daddy issues that I was trying to bring into this marriage, because he's not my father. He is not meant to do that work. He is not meant to, you know, buoy me in a way that I can't for myself. And he had to go and do the same. And so when two people can come back together.
Jada speaks openly about marriage, trauma, and personal responsibility, offering a more reflective and introspective side of the story. She explains that lasting relationships are not built on dependency or unrealistic expectations, but on individual healing, self-awareness, and emotional independence. According to her, both partners must confront their own internal struggles before they can truly contribute to a healthy union. She emphasizes that love alone isn't enough to sustain a long-term relationship. Growth, accountability, and personal evolution play an equally important role. Her perspective highlights the challenges of maintaining a marriage under constant public scrutiny, while also revealing a deeper, more complicated emotional journey behind one of Hollywood's most talked about relationships. What connects all of this? A rising star struggling with identity, a family constantly under public scrutiny, an emotional collapse of a young man once seen as untouchable. From Jaden's unpredictable public moments, to August Alsina's emotional breakdown, to the ongoing debates about parenting, fame, and control, the question becomes bigger than gossip. Is this just celebrity life being exposed under a microscope? Or is it something deeper about how fame shapes human psychology itself? And as DL Hughley and others continue to speak out, one question remains unanswered. Are we witnessing dysfunction, or the cost of growing up inside Hollywood itself?